reality is, I really would love to um, clean up my house, straighten up. I would love to do all that, but I'm tired. I've been out all day. We didn't get back until um, late in the evening, and then get them to eat, shower, go to bed. I'm tired. I'm tired. I really feel tired, and so I just decided, let me just do this video because, oh, maybe that's my little bit of therapy right now, getting to do this and all of that. I just do it, and I enjoy it. I don't know what would be different for me. It would be, I don't know. I really enjoy it. I mean, it's a lot of work, but I like being busy. I'm not just the type of person that sits and, have nothing to do and just be fine and relaxed. No. I have to be moving. I have to be up and down. Like before I started having kids, I was working and I was going to school. School in the morning, work at night, and it was fine. It was fine. It keeps me busy. I don't think that much when I'm busy. You know, I don't work my brain. My brain is not overworked when I'm busy, when I'm up and down. And it helps me. I looked at it and I'm like, I wouldn't have it any other way. When I had just my firstborn, I was boring because he was a quiet child. Was, hence I say was. He was a quiet child. I don't know what happened now. I don't know what's going on with him now, but he was a quiet child. Like back then, when he was growing up, he was very quiet. He was really quiet. Boring because he would play with himself. If he's awake, he would play with his toys. He would play by himself, actually by himself. I'll be sitting down and sometimes I get up and I want to play with him. No, he doesn't want to play with me. He goes once I like away, and he would play by himself, play with his toys, and I'll sit there and like, and this would be more likely on my maternity leave with them because I was working and going to school. And after I had him, I went back to work. I couldn't wait for the year to be up. Before the end of the year, actually, before my maternity leave was up, we went to Jamaica on vacation to meet to my husband's family and all that. We had fun. We had a blast down there. Wish I was doing this before, then I could vlog it because it was good. It was really good. And then I went back to work. After that, my life got busy again. Work and school, and I started school again. I go to school in the morning, and then I go to work at night. So I was never just the person to just sit one place and do nothing. I was always here and there, up and about. I was always just all over there and there. And now I don't work. I don't go to school. And I've always thought, like, what would life be like? It would be boring just sitting home and like, what would I do? What would I do at home? But then I learned a couple of things quite quickly and quite easily. I started sewing, and quickly I found out that I barely have time to go around my sewing machine. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't have that time on my hand right now. The most I do right now is crochet, and I do it on my free time. Like, whenever I get, or not even free time, my relaxed time. Whenever I get a chance to sit down and maybe put up my feet 5-10 minutes, I have my needle and I have my thread and I'm going. And yeah, I just do keep going. Sometimes the kids have programs. I'll take them to their program, and when we get back home, it's just enough time to shower, to eat, shower, and then go to bed. And then when they're gone to bed, most times that's when I get to do. Sometimes I'll stay up. If I have to do like straightening around the house, they pack up their toys. Sometimes all I do is just make sure that excuse me, they're in their proper places and they're not like out in the walkway. I don't have a big apartment, so we have to share the space between their toys. Um, One thing though, they have a big space in their room, a lot of space in their room, and I'm thinking, is it a good idea? I just need some answers below. Please help me. Is it a good idea to have your kids' toys in their own room? Would I have problem with them going to bed? I always think these things like even now I have to be saying, boys, go to bed. It's almost 11 o'clock. I still hear chatting in my room, in their room. It's like they're talking. That means they're not sleeping at this time of the night. And it's like, oh, it's like once in a while I have one of those days. And I just say to them, listen, I'm going to my bed because I'm tired. I hear my son talking. I thought they were sleeping. Already. I think they're listening to see if I'm coming or not. Should I burst their bubbles? But I just want to know, is it a good idea to have their toys in their room? Like, why are they awake right now? Ha! Go to your bed. You're not getting any iPad. Go to your bed. Okay. Okay. Go lie down, mommy. Bring it to you. Good night. Boy, go your bed. It's true. It's once in a while I have one of those days or one of those nights when they just decided no, they're not gonna go to bed. And this is what makes me worry. Should I be having their toys in their room? Because my living area, it's very small. It's not a big area. It's not like I live in a house where I have a finished basement to put their toys in or anything. But I'm looking at him. He's So the question is, should I have their toys in their room or not? Will it be a bigger struggle for me? Will it be harder for them to go to their beds because they'll be that little one there sneaky, is very sneaky. I'll be here waiting and think, oh, they're sleeping, and he'll take his little time and he'll creep out. There he is again. If you come back out here, you think because you have the shirt on your head I can't see you? I can't see him. I can't see him. He has a shirt on his head. Mommy, you can't see me at this time of the night. I'm not playing peekaboo with you at this time of the night. Go to your bed. So I'm just questioning that. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should put their toys in their room just to get it out of the living area. The living room. It's just like they have a little area where I put their bins and stack their toys in there. It's like a rack I bought at Canadian Tire. So it's quite handy. It's very handy. And it's really good too. So, but now that they have, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Um, but life with three boys, it's hectic. It's always on the go, on the go, on the go. But most things when I do, I don't plan too far ahead, because I find that if I plan too far ahead, then something always happen that plan never works out. We never get there. It just doesn't happen, right? So I made sure that whatever I have to do that's very important, I plan maybe a day or two before. If it's a need case where they need babysitting, then yes, I would I would need a lot more time than a day or two or even 3 days ahead, because I would have to find out from the person, okay, are you available in this time to keep them for me or to get some babysitting or whatever. I would have more than enough time. But if it was something like very small, like a doctor's appointment or going somewhere just randomly, then um, I would plan like the night before, and I will sort through their snacks the night before, their juice, water, whatever it is that I need. I will put that together from the night before. Then when I get up the next morning or the next day, whatever it is, I don't have to put them together. I don't have to do all of that. I just go through, you know, with getting dressed, which takes up a lot of time because they're small and they need help as much as they can, right? They need help as much as they can. So most of my time in the morning is helping them to get themselves to get themselves together, get dressed, get ready to go through the door. And so I don't want to be packing snacks during that time or putting their lunch together during that time. I learned to put their things together the night before. So that takes a little bit of work off of me the day when I get up to get them to go. Another thing is, if I'm bringing maybe the stroller or whatever stuff that I have to take with me, I do that from the night before. Their clothes, I sort that from the night before even taking them to school. I do that from the night before, and I make sure that I get all of that sorted out. That even if I'm tired, like, it takes up a lot. It's less time in the morning taken from me to get up and do all of that, and it's fine. But life with three boys, it's not easy, but it's just take one day at a time. Take it as it goes, one day at a time. Sometimes, yes, I do need help with them. Say, for example, I'm taking them out or we're going places or doing things and so forth. Then yes, sometimes I'll get maybe one of my sisters to go with me, or have some friend or another to go with me, or we just go together, maybe my kids with another friend and her kids, and however it works out best, however it works, then we just go with it that time. I will go through and talk about a lot of things that I use, a lot of things that I want to share, different questions that were asked, and all of that. Then I'll let you know. One thing I'm learning though, I have he just turned 18 months, and I got a lot of belly fat. It ain't gone. It's still there. It feels like it's not going anywhere. I didn't have it when I had my first son. My second son did, and my third one, I had it. And so I learned to purge my system. So it's just regular Grace coconut water, but I had aloe vera, and a friend of mine cut it up small for me. It's like really, really small, and I put it in here, and it's a detox. It's just a detox, and it works. One thing I tried and it worked was green tea. There it is. Green tea. I had 1 cup of green tea every morning, and it works. But you can drink that for so much and no more. Excuse me. I am now planning to hit the gym because that works and that never fail. Not only that, it helps. It helps. It re-energizes your body, and it helps me mentally. Like, it put me in a nice space that I need to be. It helps. It calms me down, cools me down, it settles me. I'm good. It's like when I go to the gym, even in the morning time. I used to do it last summer, every Saturday morning. We go to a trip with my sisters. We go to the gym. Where? It's bedtime. It helps me to be in a good headspace. Your headspace. It helps me to be in a very good headspace. And so here I am. I want to be in a good headspace. I hit the gym. Or sometimes I just do a little meditation. And that works for me. So my advice to a lot of people when you have kids, or everybody have their own thing, but for me, it's take it one day at a time. One day at a time, one step at a time, one moment at a time, and breathe it out. And that's what that's what works for me. Sometimes I have to cool out and just take a deep breath. Okay, good night. You can open the door and you can go to your bed. I know I'm smiling. I'm not really too happy or too pleased right now. But look forward to my next video. I'll probably talk. Oh, it's all gone. No, it's not. Stretch marks. I probably talk. Stretch. Oh, my shea butter is working. I probably talk stretch marks. I've never seen stretch marks here before. But now I have them, and I'm dealing with them with my handy dandy shea butter. So, have a blessed night, because it's night and I have to go sort out these boys and see what's going on with them, why they are not sleeping. I don't understand. So, good night and good night. Have a blessed night. Please give me a thumbs up if you like my video. I know it's just chit chat and all that, but give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Have a blessed night, and we'll see you soon. Bye.